Ominous, synth-heavy music begins, with a low, pulsing beat. You see this? A perfect circle of fried dough, a sweet, comforting treat. You think you know it. You think it's simple. Sound of a suspenseful whoosh. You are wrong. Because every time you pick one up, you're holding a piece of history born from a disgusting problem, a greasy, indigestible secret that people tried to hide right in the center. Before they were donuts, they were simply fried cakes. In the 19th century, Dutch settlers brought their ollekokes, or oily cakes, to America. But these treats had a fundamental, stomach-churning flaw. When you drop a ball of dough into hot oil, the outside cooks fast. It becomes a golden brown barrier, preventing the heat from reaching the very center. The result? A soggy sinker. A pastry that was raw and doughy on the inside. It was barely edible. This is where our official story begins. The sanitized version they tell in cookbooks. The hero of this tale is Elizabeth Gregory, the mother of a New England ship captain. They say she was a clever baker who, tired of serving her son raw-centered pastries, simply punched out the middle before frying. By removing the dense center, the dough cooked evenly all the way through. Problem solved. A clean, simple, practical solution. But that story is a little too clean. A little too simple. History is never that neat. And a much more dramatic, much more famous story exists, told by the captain himself. Captain Hanson Gregory claimed he invented the donut hole. As the legend goes, he was steering his ship through a violent storm. Needing both hands on the wheel, but not wanting to give up his pastry, he impaled the greasy cake onto one of the spokes of the ship's wheel. In that moment of violent inspiration, he realized the hole was a brilliant idea. A convenient handle for a sailor in a storm. A far more exciting story, isn't it? A hero, a storm, a flash of genius. It's the story he told for the rest of his life. It even says so on his gravestone. So which is it? The practical mother, or the heroic sea captain? The truth is darker than a simple choice. The real secret isn't who invented it, but why one story was buried, and the other was celebrated. The most likely reality is that Elizabeth Gregory, and probably many other home cooks, figured out the simple, practical trick. But it was her son, the captain, who took this humble home kitchen solution, gave it a swashbuckling backstory, and sold it to the world. He didn't invent the hole, he invented the legend. The dark secret of the donut isn't just the raw dough in the middle. It's the story of a woman's practical genius being erased and replaced by a man's thrilling, but likely fabricated, tale of adventure. The hole was born of necessity, but it was popularized by a lie. This simple innovation changed everything. During World War I, female volunteers known as donut lassies served these holy treats to soldiers, reminding them of home. The hole made them easy to cook in massive quantities and easy to carry. From there, the donut became an American icon. Automated machines were invented to punch the holes and fry them by the thousands, fueling the rise of giants like Krispy Kreme and Dunkin'. All thanks to a simple hole, punched to solve a disgusting problem, and sold to us with a legendary lie. Music swells to a conclusion, then fades back to the ominous intro theme, so the next time you hold a donut, look at that hole. It's not empty space. It's a testament to a greasy, raw dough past, and a tribute to a forgotten woman whose brilliant, simple idea was stolen by a story that was just too good to be true. What other dark secrets are hiding in plain sight? Subscribe, and I'll show you.